Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Thumb to all the brothers. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shem Yahshua to all the sisters. This is the Sabbath service, a holy convocation. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out at 1 West 925th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. I am priest and officer Ibadayah 1000. This is priest and officer
Bukhari 50.
And this again is the Sabbath service, a holy convocation. We are not supposed to do any servile work. We're supposed to serve the Lord on this day, give him his due respect, his due reverence, by tuning into the Sabbath service, coming in person if you can. We send the prayers. We go through the reading in the Hebrew and in the English, so our people can understand what we read. And then we of course send the prayers again, and then we do the anointing. So we're gonna get the Sabbath service started. With that, just a minute up here. Imagine. Just came over. Okay, we're going to call up Quatazah, Rob. State your registry number, Michelle. Amount back up, Michelle.
Quatazah Rob, GEN.YAHANNA, GEN.YAHANNA.
Quatazah Rob, GEN.YAHANNA, GEN.YAHANNA.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathon.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathon. Come on up. Okay, chop that up, show. This is everything you see us doing is what our ancestors did. We blow the shofar. We drink the wine. Okay, I'll give it to you right here. Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Yahshua means to Israel.
Come on.
Just on your right shoulder. Okay. So you want to focus scroll.
Come.
Okay, and Majum, which means to stand. Lapan Lapan means turn and face the east. You got it, bro.
Come, sir. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Balak Raba'ah, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baharataza, Hawa, Hayah, Washamayim, Latanawa, Come, Cow, the Wum, Wasalaknawa, Kawawafinawa, Kasalaknawa, Wawafinawa, Wala'ah, Tabahayanawa, Banasaya one, Ball, Kawashayanawa, Mayan, Rad, Hayah, Hamalakwa, Wahatapara,
La'ai Aman. This is in the English. Our
Father,
which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Cock, the power in Hebrew, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Baba Kushah.
Baba Kushah.
Atan Lanawa.
Atan Lanawa.
Akak.
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 Larapa'ah.
Barapa'ah.
Kam Maka'ala.
Kamakala.
Wakam Madawa.
Kamadua.
Akak.
Akak.
Latahar.
Atahar.
Hamatar Zarayim.
Amatazarayim.
Akak.
Akak.
Lahakwium.
Lahakwil.
Hamathium.
Hamathium.
Akak.
Akak.
Arakawaf.
Arachawa.
Hatama'ala.
Atama'ala.
Gorashan.
Gorashan.
Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Ba'Shem Yahushua. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
This is the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayasharala.
Wahabayah.
Wabayah.
Saparian.
Saparian.
Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. I.S.U.K. power, structure, blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Why Yahushua.
Why Yahushua.
Why Makya'Allah.
Why Makya'Allah.
Why Hahayim.
Why Alahayim.
Ma Tazabah Ya Alawat Yahanna.
Matazabah Alawat Yahanna.
Ha Halawat
Ha Alawat Yam.
Asaranyam.
Asaranyam.
Ha Kawatazayanyam.
Akwalizayanyam.
Ha Kayayanyam.
Achayayanyam.
Waha Akwizayam.
Waha Agwathyam.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. In the English, bless you Yahweh.
Bless you Yahweh.
And Yahushua.
And Yahushua.
And Michael.
Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commander General Yohanna.
Commander General Yohanna.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And assistants.
And assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushua.
Name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
Big. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashaya.
Ashaya.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Ahaharya.
Ahaharya.
Mahayan.
Mahayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azariah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha.
Ashaya.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Waharatazah.
Waharatazah.
Ayatan.
Ayatan.
Amawat.
Amawat.
Wagalka.
Wagalka.
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam.
Shemorka.
Shemorka.
Anah.
Anah.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Ayashun.
Ayashun.
Shawamor.
Shawamor.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazarka.
Tazarka.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yamamam.
Yawamam.
Ashamash.
Ashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shemarka.
Shemarka.
Karai.
Karai.
Yashamor.
Yashamar.
Apapashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamor.
Shamar.
Tazarka.
Zafka.
Wa'aka.
Wa'aka.
Mayata.
Ata.
Wa'ad Awalum.
I Awalum. In the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
Lift up my eyes to the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
Which cometh my help?
My help coming from the Lord.
Help cometh from the Lord.
Which made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Now suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor
The
sleep.
Lord is thy keeper.
Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not strike thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth,
This time forth,
and even forevermore.
and you forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Al-Damailaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Dakarash.
Wa'al-Dashakwa.
Al-Dashakwa.
Al.
Al.
Kayahana.
Ayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awuyabika.
Yahama Salaka. Yahamawa Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Amaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ara Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayata.
Wayata.
Ya'atazawa.
Ya'itazawa.
Atazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amorwa.
Amorava.
Lakawa.
Makawa.
Wanakakina.
Wanakakina.
Ogoya.
Goya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Azakar.
Shem Yashirala.
Shem Yashwala.
Awada.
Iwada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'atazawa.
Wa'itazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Bayat.
Wayat.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarakwa.
Ahalya.
Yahweh,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashemai,
Wayashema,
Ayayam,
Alayim,
Mawa'aba,
Wa'aba,
Wa'agarian,
Wa'agari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Halashah,
Alasha,
Amishabia,
Amishabi,
Tazawar,
Azawar,
Gamashawar,
Gamashawar,
Nalawa,
Alawa,
Amam,
Aman,
Hayawa,
Hayawat,
Zorabai,
Harawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Banyalawat,
Salah,
Salat,
Ashalaham,
Ashalaham,
Kamayan,
Madi,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kayabyan,
Kayabyam,
Manakal,
Barakal,
Payashwan,
Yashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Lashamadu,
Ba'ayan Da'ira,
Bayan the Ira,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
Lahadapma,
Adatma,
Shatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada,
Dada,
Yamawa,
Diabnawa,
Kara,
Kaira,
Wakazaba,
Kazabat,
Wakazaba,
Kazabat,
Wakazazamanai,
Kazamanai,
Kanasya Kamwa,
Kanasiyakam,
Ashar,
Ashor,
Amorwa,
Amora,
Na Yarash, Na Yarasha,
Irashad,
Lanawa,
Anawa,
Af, Nahawa,
Agwa,
Alahayam,
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 Shatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Gagala,
Gagla,
Aquash,
Kwash,
Lapanya,
Rapanya,
Rawaka,
Rawaka,
Kaash,
Kaash,
Ira Yaira,
Ba'ira Yaira,
Wakalaba,
Kalaba,
Dalahat,
Talahat,
Hahariam,
Ahariam,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradapma,
Tawadatma,
Basaya Iraka,
Basa Araka,
Wabasa,
Basa,
Wapafka,
Pafka,
Tabahalam,
Bahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyam,
Kwalawan,
Palawan,
Wayak Wakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shimka,
Shemka,
Hawa,
Yahweh,
Bashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahalwa,
Wayabahawa,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakorwa,
Wayabakwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya Ata,
Kaya
Shemka,
Shemka,
Yahawa,
Yahweh,
the Baka,
Baka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Alkaha,
Aharataza. In the English, keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still,
O God.
O God.
For lo,
For lo,
my enemies make a tumult.
my enemies make a tumble.
And they that hate thee
They that hate thee,
have lifted up the head.
they lift up their heads.
They have taken crafty
They
counsel
are
against
taking
thy people.
They are taking crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And
one.
consulted against thy enemy.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
let us cut them off from being a
let
nation.
us cut them off from being a nation.
So the name of
In
Israel
the name of Israel,
may be no more remembered.
we no more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together in one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against
The
thee.
tabernacles of
The
Edom,
tabernacle of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
Moab,
Moab,
and Hagarine,
and Hagarenes,
Zabal,
Zabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
Philistines,
the inhabitants of
the
Tyre,
inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with
The
them.
shores also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of
We
Lot.
hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them,
Do unto them.
as unto the Benedict,
And to the Midian.
as to Sisera,
To Sisera.
as to Jabez,
To Jabin.
as the brook of
The
Kisar,
book of
as
Kishar.
Paris and Endor.
The prayers are
It
indoor.
became a dung for the earth.
Became a dump for earth.
Their nobles like a red,
Make their nose like a red.
like the yam,
Like the earth. Yea.
all their princes,
All the
as
princes.
Zabah,
As Zabah.
as Amunah,
As Amunah.
who said,
Who say,
let's take to ourselves
let's take to
the
ourselves
houses of God
the houses of God
and possession.
in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a will,
Make them like a well.
as stubble before the
And
wind,
the stubble before the wind.
as the fire burns the
And
wood,
the fire burns the
as
wood.
the flames of the mountains on
The
fire.
flame burns the mountain on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest.
make them afraid
Make them afraid
with thy storm,
with thy sword.
so their faces will shame.
Fill their faces with
They
shame.
may seek thy name.
They will seek thy name.
Oh Lord,
Oh Lord,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded.
and troubled forever.
Trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let you put to shame
let them be put to
and
shame.
perish,
And perish.
that men may know
Men may know
that thou,
that thou,
who they below,
the name alone,
is your help,
is Yahweh,
the most high
the Most High
of all the earth.
of all the earth.
Sar, it means to turn. Yeshavia, it means to be seated. Water from the top. Okay, Yasharala, Israel. We are going to be at Exodus chapter 20 and verse 22.
Come,
Shalom TikTok. This is the Sabbath service. We're going to be starting at Exodus 20 and 22 for the reading. Okay, so I'll give everybody a chance to get there. We're going to be in the Hebrew first, you mind if I take the first 7?
Come on, sir. Come.
I'll take the first 7. So remember, Exodus 20 and 22 in the Lashwan Kodash. Okay? This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 22 in the Hebrew. Lashwan Kodash. Wa'am ma zabak abanyam Tha'aisha laya la'a thabana athanun athahan na zayath kaya karabak ha napath al ya wa tha kola wa verse 23 wa la'a tha'ila.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
You sure you sure that's Exodus? I mean, you on the right one?
Yeah, Exodus 20, Exodus
20 and 23.
20 and 23. I'm on the right one. Let me see what. Exodus 20. It says Exodus 12. What? Exodus 20.
20, 23.
Yeah, should go down 26, right?
Oh yeah, la'a, right? Tha'aishayan.
This Tanakh is different.
Let me make sure that's all.
Right. All right. Slocky Israel. We just make sure we have the right passage. I don't know. But can you usually blue letter Bible book show on that post? Can you usually blue letter Bible? Because this is not. Yes, Bible show. Slocky Israel for technical difficulties. We just gonna make sure we get it straight so everybody in the same spot. Where we at? What part is that? So we're gonna start over. Can I just use your phone? Because you got some.
I don't have it on here. It's on that one.
Oh. We just gonna, they're gonna, for the first, oh, you can read the first 7. We'll call y'all over.
I read the first 7, sir.
The water.
I am the bar. Exodus chapter 20, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Waya Amor, Yahweh, Al Mashah, Kaham, La Amor, Al Banya, Yasharala, Athum, Ra Al Athum, Raya Athum, Kaya, Man, Hashamayim, Debar, Thaya, I Makam, verse 23. La'a, Tha Asha 1. Athaya, Ahaya, Kasap, Wa Ha Lahaya, Zahab, La'a, Tha Aishawa, Tha Aishawa, Lakam, verse 24. Mazabak, Adama, Saya, Tha Aisha, Ha Loya, Wazabak, Katha, Wazabakta, Ila Yawa, Ath Al Dayak, Wa Ath Shalamayak. Is that?
Shalom Yukka.
Shalom Yakka. Salaki. Ath Taza An Naka. Wa'ath Bakoryak. Is it Bakor? Is it Barak? No,
The
Bakor.
last word.
It's the B. B Q B.
Oh, Bakal.
Bakar. Was it Bakoryak? Bakar.
Oh, Bakal ha makwam.
Yes. Ashur. Azaka Yor. Ath Shemaya. Abba Wa'a. Ayaka. Wabor Rock. Is it Wabor? Waboyak. Wabor Kathanyak. Verse 25. Wa'ain Mazabak. Abanayam. Tha Asha. Is it Laya? Laya. La'a Labanya. Athan Hana. Gazayath. Kaya. Is it Korbaka? Karabak. Hanapath. Allah. Al. Ya. Watha. Korlala. Is it Lala? 26. What am I going to? 29?
You're going to verse 2 in the chapter.
Khan.
22 and 2.
Wala'a.
Just 1 and 2.
Khan. Wala'a. Tha'ala. Bama. Al-Tha. Was it Bama Al-Tha? Bama Al.
Khan.
Al Mazabak. Mazabak Ya. Ashur. La'a. Thagala. Galaha. Ayur. Wathka. Al Yawa. Verse 20. Oh.
Exodus 21.
Exodus 21, verse 1. Wa'ala hamasha pa tayum ashur thashayum lapun yahum kaya takwa naha Ibad, Iboria, Shasha. Is it Shasha or Shah? Shanayum, Wa'ibad, Washabai, the Taza'a, Laka Pash Ya Kanam. Is it Kanam? Kanam.
That's the end of the 7 in the Hebrew. Now we're going to get into English.
Khan. The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 22. And the Lord said unto Moses, thus.
And the Lord said unto Moses, again, the Lord is dealing with Moses, the leader of Yasharal, Israel. He said unto Moses, he's talking to Moses, and Moses talks to the people. There's rank and order. And he's talking to Moses through his angels. Go ahead.
Khan. And the Lord said unto Moses, thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel.
This is what he's going to say unto us, the children of Israel, the congregation of Israel, blacks, Latinos, and First Nation, men, women, and children. Read.
Khan. Thus thou shalt say unto the children of Israel, Ye have seen that I have talked with you from heaven.
Ye have seen that I talked from you from heaven. We went over this in verse 18 when the Most High God came through with the thunderings, the lightnings, the mountain smoking, and we didn't want to deal. We didn't want to deal with. We rather let Moses deal with the Most High God, and he tells us what to do instead of the Most High, because the Most High was just too. He fears. He fears for us to deal with as people. As he should. He's our father. As he should. He was very severe, very strict, as he's supposed to be. Go ahead, read.
Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold.
Ye shall not make with me gods of silver, neither shall ye make unto you gods of gold. Like we did in that golden calf when Moses went away. Most High God is laying down that he doesn't want us serving idols and serving him, or serving idols and not serving him. He just wants us to serve him. And we'll need nothing to represent him. We just serve Most High God by obeying his laws, his commandments, by obeying the men in charge, and so forth. Read.
An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shalt sacrifice therein thy burnt offerings, and thy peace offerings, thy sheep, and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee.
So we can't sacrifice where we want to sacrifice. We got to sacrifice where the Lord tells us where the Lord's name is at. Where Moses tells us where the priest is doing the sacrifice. We can't do our own sacrifices nilly-dilly when we want to or where we want to. And he gave us orders on how that altar should be made of the earth. It should be an altar of the earth. And it's going to go down more if we use stone. Go ahead.
And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone.
So we make an altar of stone. Read.
Thou shalt not build it of hewn stone.
Thou shalt not build it of hewn stone. So it gotta be stone that you just find, and you don't do no markings in it. You don't chip away at it. You don't try to fix it up in any way, shape, or form. It's just of the earth. Read.
For if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it.
So it says right there. You put your tool upon it, you polluted it. So that's what Most High God didn't want us to make any. He didn't want us to put any like special carvings or inscriptions in it. So we start serving those inscriptions and special carvings instead of serving him. He wants to worship. He wants us to worship him and him alone. Read, Brother Kashaw.
Neither shalt thou go up by steps unto mine altar, that thy nakedness be not discovered thereon.
Only the priest could do the service. Only the priest could do the sacrifices and services. So if you wasn't an anointed priest, if you wasn't one of Aaron's sons, you can't go near to the altar, or otherwise you'll get punished.
Plus, that's like kind of forecasting the temple being defamed and all that. But the Greeks come up there being all nasty,
right?
With the nakedness and stuff like that. If you think about it, like,
right,
because it's the ultimate sign of disrespect.
Come. Yeah, we can't disrespect the Most High God. He wants things done a certain way, and that's what we got to do. We got to do it His way, not our way. Read the next chapter.
Exodus chapter 21, verse 1. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them.
So, see, there are over 600 commandments, laws, statutes, and commandments in the Bible, and these goes more. Like Exodus broke down. Exodus 20, the 20th chapter broke down some of the commandments, but now here we go to get more into the judgments, more into the judgments where the Most High God is laying down before us. Read.
Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing.
So if we buy a servant of our people, a Hebrew servant of our people, the maximum amount of years he can serve under you is 6 years.
That's right.
And then the 7th year, he goes out free. We're not supposed to put each other in continual bondage and slavery. Like we was just in bondage in Egypt for over 400 plus years. So we're not supposed to we're not supposed to treat each other severely in that fashion. The Lord is breaking it down to us right here. If thou buy a Hebrew servant, 6 years shall he serve. So that's it. He can only serve for 6 years. And after that, after the 7th year, he go off free for nothing. So he's free. He's free. He don't got to pay nothing to be out of bondage or freedom. He don't have to pay for his freedom. He can go about his business.
Come on.
So that was that 7. So now we're gonna get the next 7.
You want me to read that, or you want to read that, sir?
I can read it. Yeah, go out
Okay.
and read first 7. I got the 7. So this is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, and verse 2. I believe to the end of 8. Yes, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 21, and verse 2. Kaya, Tha Huana, Ibad, Ibaria. Oh no, yeah. No, Exodus 3. Slacker. We at the book of Exodus chapter 3, Exodus chapter 21 and verse 3. Ba Gatwa Ya Ba Gatwa Ya Taza Baal Asha Ha Wa Ya Taza A Shahwa Wa. Verse 4. Dun Yathan Lawa Asha Wa Yalada Lawa Bun Yum Awa Ba Bun Waf Ha Asha Wa Ya Lad Ya Tha Ha Ya La Dun Ya Waha Wa'a Ya Taza Bagatwa. Verse 5. Wa'am Amar Ya Amar Ha Ibad Ha Bathya Adunya Shafya Wa'a Banya Laya Taza Khapashya. Verse 6. Waha Gayashwa Adun Yawa Ha Layam Waha Gayashwa Al Hadalath Awa Al Hamaza Waza Wa Tazai Dun Yawa Azanawa Ba Tazai Wa Ibad Wa La Lam. Verse 7. Wa Kaya Yamakar Ayash Af Bathwa La Fa Taza Ka Taza Fa Ha-I-Badian. Verse 8. Rai Ha Ba'i Yun Ya Adun Ya Ashar La'a Ya Da Waha Hada La'am
Na karya la'a ya ma shal la ma kara ba ba gadwa ba. And then verse 9. Wa'am la banwa ya I dana kama shapat ha ba haban wath ya I sha la. And that was the end of the 7.
Khan.
Yeah, that was the end of the 7.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 21, verse 3. If he came in by himself,
So if he came in by himself, if he came to work as a Hebrew servant, and he came by himself, just him alone, go ahead.
he shall go out by himself.
So he shall leave on his own. He shall leave on his own. If he didn't bring nothing, if he just came by himself, he's gonna go out by himself. Read.
Khan. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him.
And then, but if he was married, if he came to work under another Hebrew with his wife, brought his wife along, then they both go out.
Khan.
They both go out free. Read
Khan. If his master have given him a wife,
but this is the other side of it. If his master have given him a wife, so he came in by himself, but his master gave him a wife. So he came in to work under his master for the 6 years, and during that time, he was given a wife. Read.
Khan. And she bore him sons or daughters. The wife,
and she bore him sons or daughters. So now he has kids by his wife that his master gave him. Read.
And she had borne him sons or daughters. The wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself.
But in this instance, since the master gave him the wife, gave him a wife when he was under servitude under his master. That wife and those kids belong to the master, but he can still go out free. He can go out free, but he can't take his wife and children with him because that's his master's possessions, his belongings. Go ahead.
If you bring that to our history in America with the slave owner, he it was some men that were free, but their wives were slaves and their children were slaves. So they would try to fight hard and pay for their family to be free. So it's something like that. I mean, bring it back up to time.
That's
It's 4.
verse.
Can you read?
Yeah, keep reading.
Verse 5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master.
So now the servant is saying, I love my master. He said, I love my master. Go ahead.
Slakia. I love my master, my wife, and my children. I will not go out free.
He said he loved his master. He loved his wife and his children. He don't want to be out free. Because like being under in servitude to another Hebrew under your brother is not hard bondage. It's not like you just gotta obey his orders, but it's still brotherhood. So he don't want to go out free. He want to remain under his master's house with his wife and children, and stay obeying the orders of his master. Read.
Then he shall bring him unto the judges.
So then his master shall bring him unto the judges. So now they gotta go before the judges to make this official. There's an official way to make this happen. Read.
He shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an oil, and he shall serve him forever.
So basically, he will get his ear pierced through with an awl, and that will be a sign that is he'll be the master's servant for the rest of his life. And like being under a Hebrew, again, it was a different time. It's not slavery under the Egyptians or captivity or servitude under the Egyptians. Like we would treat each other right. We wouldn't do nothing too harsh. We wouldn't tell them to do nothing too harsh or too crazy that we wouldn't do. That we wouldn't do ourselves. We would make sure that everybody was taken care of. Go ahead.
And if a man sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the manservants do.
So now this is when if there's a man and he sell his daughter to be a maidservant. So instead of he going into captivity under another Hebrew, he sell his daughter to be a maidservant, to be a servant under a Hebrew. But what it say? She shall not go out as men servants do. So the roles of men servants and maid servants are different. So she wouldn't go out as men servants. She would be doing something else, something different. Read.
That's end of 7.
We go to the end, I believe, of 9.
9, Slakia.
Verse 8, I think.
Verse 8. Slakia. If she please not her master who have betrothed her to himself.
So if she don't please her master, who have betrothed her to himself. So he was intending on marrying this maid servant. But for some reason, he's not pleased with her. Go ahead.
Then shall he let her be redeemed.
Then he shall let her be redeemed. So basically, the father who put her in that servitude can now redeem her out, can buy her back out of it. Or someone close to her family can buy her back out of that from under that master. So she's not pleased with her. Read.
To sell her unto a strange nation, he shall have no power, seeing he have dealt deceitfully with her.
Now he can't. The master cannot sell her to another nation, to a strange nation, someone outside of Yasharala. Because his intentions was to marry her, but now all of a sudden he's not pleased, so he just can't be. He can't be unbrotherly and try to sell her to another nation because now he's not pleased with her for whatever reason. So you got to allow her to be redeemed back to our family. Whatever the agreement was, they would just pay that back, and she'll still be in the nation of Israel. Read verse 9.
And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters.
Yeah, we're in the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 10. Yes, the biblical scriptures, the Holy Bible. Go ahead.
That's the 9, sir.
Read that part again, Brother Shaw.
And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters.
And if you have, so the maid servant was put under brought into the daughter was sold to be a maid servant, and that person who brought her was to give her to his son. He got to deal with her after the manner of daughters. So that's how it's done in Yasharala. Everything in decency and order. He can't. If he give it to her son, like he can't now go marry her. Now she's like a daughter to him.
That's 7.
That's the 7th. Okay, let's go back into the
Hebrew.
Oh, Slaki Quartazar. Yeah. Can you just put it on like display for like an hour 30? Like don't take the. You can start reading.
Right.
You don't have to take the lock off. Just put it on like go to this setting display in like 30 minutes or whatever.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 10. I'm a Karath.
Right.
Yakwaka. How do you say that, sir?
Oh yes. Ya
Quack.
quack.
Yakwak. Slack it. Yakwak. Lawa. Shara'a.
Ara.
Sha'ara. Kasawatha.
Mhm.
Wa I'm tha.
Right.
Wa I'm tha.
Come.
La'a. Wa go. Wa gora. Slack it.
Ya garai. Yeah.
Wagarai. Verse 11. Wa shalash Allah la'a wa'ash laha waya taza'a kanam ayan kasap. Verse 12. Maka ayash wamath. Where's the wamata?
Come. One mouth.
Wamath mawath wayom
Wawa. What's that? Ya wa ma.
Yawamath. Verse 13. Washor la'a taza da. Is it taza da?
That's correct. Come. Tazada.
Tazadat Wahalayam Anna Laya
Yad. What?
Layadwa Washamathya Laka Makawam. Is it Makawam?
Uh-huh.
Ashur Yanawasa. Is it Yanawas?
Yanawas.
Yanawas Shema.
Come.
Verse 14. Wakaya Wazad
Yazad.
Yazad Ayash Al
Ra Hawa.
Hawa Laha
Rag.
Ragwa Ba I is it Ba'arum?
Yeah, but I Rama.
Ba'irama Ma'ain Matazabakwa Takwak Nawa Lamawath. Verse 15. Wamaka
Mm-hmm.
Abayawa
Come.
Wa'awa
Come.
Wa'amwa Mawath Yawamath.
Come.
Verse 16. Where do I stop at, sir?
This last verse.
Kan. Waga Nab. Was it Waga Nabab? Waga Nab.
Waganab.
Ayash.
It's like Waganab.
Kan. Waga Nab Ayash. Wamakorwa.
Mm-hmm.
Wana Mataza. Bayadawa. Mawath Yawamath. That's it.
Come. We're going to take it back into English. We are Exodus 21, verse 10.
The book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 10. If he take him another wife, her food.
If he take him what?
Another wife.
What?
Another wife.
So that means that's saying he already has one wife. Multiple wives you can have. Well, basically, the Bible is saying you can have multiple wives. You can have multiple wives. It's in Genesis. Abraham had more than one wife. Jacob had more than one wife. He had Leah and
Rachel.
Rachel. Yeah. So you can have more than one wife. Because if you take him another wife, so he already has one, so you take him another one. Take him another wife. Go ahead.
If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
So basically, it's saying that if you take him another wife, his previous wife, whatever food, whatever you feel fit. Either way, it's her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish. So whatever food he was giving her before, whatever raiment, clothing he was giving her before, or how many times, or however he was dealing with her before, how much time he was spending with her, he cannot diminish that. He got to continue maintaining that same level just because he got another wife. He must. And that duty of marriage is specifically talking about laying like intercourse. So verse 11.
Verse 11. And if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money.
And if he do not these three unto her, then she should go out free without money. So she will be able to be in this circumstance. The maid servant will be able to go out free if because she was sold as the maid servant to be his the son's his master's son's wife, and if this master's son's wife doesn't do the same thing, she gets to go out free. Read verse 12.
He that smiteth a man so that he die shall be surely put to death.
So now this is talking about violence. This is talking about violence. And he that smiteth a man so that he die, he shall surely put to death. So if you smite a man and he dies right there on the spot, if you smite a man and he becomes unalive on the spot, you're going to be put to unalivement. Right. That's just the law. So be careful how you're allowed to do self-defense. You're allowed to defend yourself. But if you be an aggressor and you lose your wits, lose your self-control, you smite a man that he unalives, you're gonna be put to unalivement. Read.
And if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee.
So now, this is talking about an accident, an accidental death. So this is talking about accidental death. So this is if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand, then I'll appoint him a place whither he shall flee. So he'll be able to flee to a certain. Well, later on in the scripts, it was talking about what it is. Talk about. I think they call sanctuary cities, but I'm not. They call sanctuary cities. He'll be able to flee to, if it was by accident. If it was by accident. Read.
Then I'll appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor to slay with guile.
So we're talking about premeditated. So if you came with a plan that you wanted to hurt your brother severely, badly, to where he goes out, read.
Khan. To slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar, that he may die.
So the price that you got to pay for that is your own life.
Okay.
You can't, thou shalt not, that's in the scriptures, thou shalt not unalive. You cannot unalive.
Khan.
Cannot unalive. You cannot want to unalive your brothers and sisters. Verse 15, Brother Kushal.
Slakia. If we would teach that, not just saying it, sometimes it might be less unaliving in the city.
Right.
Because Islam don't teach that.
Right.
They more tell you don't unalive another Muslim, even though Muslims is unaliving each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like these laws is governing us to listen, to do them. To see, that's why we can't have. I don't want to go off, but a lot of people want to turn to be Muslims and stuff like that, and they only hear the good things of like, oh yeah, we ain't supposed to be killing other Muslims, but they kill other Muslims, unalive other Muslims.
Right.
Whereas Israelites, we learn these laws and statutes and say, yo, we can't do these things.
Right.
And I won't hurt my brother.
Right.
That's brotherhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's I think about that, sir.
Yeah, we can't hurt one another.
Yeah, we shouldn't.
Yes, we shouldn't. The Lord doesn't want us to. What Christ said, He said, "Love Most High God with all thy heart, mind, and soul, and love thy neighbor as thyself." That hinges on all the law and all the prophets. We must follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. We must do what we have to do to make it through that straight gate, make it through that narrow path, to make it into that broad city, the kingdom of heaven. Read, Baba Kushal.
And he that smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death.
Can't put your hands on your parents. You can't smite your parents. You can't put they brought you into this world. They brought you into this world. In the world, they always joke saying, "I can take you out." But if you was being horrible to your parents and smiting your parents, well, they will take you to the priest and you'll be dealt with. So in that sense, you was taken. You will be. They can take you out of this world through the priest at this time. So yes, you gotta respect your parents. Honor your father and your mother. Don't go around hitting your parents. Yes, don't put your hands on your parents. Can't do that. Read verse 16.
Slug, if I may. Like we read the 10 Commandments, the chapter before.
Right.
And all this is doing is giving scenarios and how it applies to the 10 Commandments, to refer back to the 10 Commandments. Just the commandments alone that he already gave to him. So I'm just reading certain situations and scenarios like you can't do it no matter what, because it still falls under the commandments of violating the commandments, basically.
Right. Go ahead, Carter.
If I could, just to pick up what Officer Bahar was saying, because I got it tied back in. It's just like thou shalt not unalive, right?
Right.
And if you unalive your brother, you consider hating your brother. And
right.
You say you should not hate your brother in thy heart. You should love your neighbor as thyself.
Right.
So what Bahar is saying is real living.
Right. Son Christ. Let's get verse 16 over for sure.
He that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
So you can't kidnap. You can't go around stealing people, kidnapping people, and then trying to sell them. What would that be today?
Sex trafficking.
Yeah, trafficking, right? You can't traffic. Because the penalty for that is also unalivement. Your life. You can't do these things. You want that done to you. We're not supposed to be hurting each other in any form or fashion. We can't
can't put our hands on our parents. We can't go around unaliving each other. We can't go around selling, trafficking each other, selling each other.
That's right.
Go ahead, part of that.
Now, if I could, this is why our oppressor is so diabolical, man. Because he kidnapped us. He sold us. And when I grew up, I couldn't talk back to my parents. I couldn't talk back to my grandma without no consequences. I couldn't talk back to my uncle without no consequences. You know who was doing that before we was doing that? Listen, our parents would whoop our behinds if we get out of line. You know who would do that though? Lil Timmy. Lil Timmy could talk to his mom crazy. Lil Timmy could talk to his father. Matter of fact, he said his father talk to his mom crazy. He interrupt. He beating his mom up. I seen it in the market.
Right.
I seen a little oppressor, young boy, curse his mom out. That was a fight with me. In my house.
Right.
My grandma would have tore my butt up for me even speaking ill or saying something out in public like that. She would beat my butt in public. Like she would whoop my butt in public just to give me an example, just because you're supposed to be doing that to your parents, you're supposed to do that to your grandparents, all this. I don't care if your father was in your life. You don't disrespect your father.
Right.
You give your father still that honor for you to bring you on this earth to be the man that you are. That's why I did things to my father. And my father was in prison 27 years. When he came out, I had no grudges. I let all that stuff go. He wasn't in when I was a child. And I gave him that honor as a father, man.
Right.
And like we picked that stuff up from the oppressor. All that diabolical disrespecting your parents and all that.
Right.
We did that from the oppressor.
Right. The Lord meant for us to be a holy people, a separate nation. He didn't want us to do the same thing as the heathens round about us was doing. So that's why he gave us these laws and commandments to separate us from them, to bring us so we can be a wise and understanding people, so that we can rule the earth. Go ahead, brother.
Sorry, if I may, a brother want to know what verse you're on.
Yes, we are on We're about to be back in the Hebrew now. We're going to be on Exodus 21 and verse 17 in the Lashon Kodash in the Hebrew. So that's where we at. We're in Exodus 21 and verse 17.
Take that again.
Who took it last time?
I did.
I'll take it this time.
Okay.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 21 and verse 17 in the Lashon Kodash with the holy tongue. Wama Kwalo Abba Yawa Wa I'm what Mawa Ya Wama verse 18. Wa Kaya Yara Yaban Anashyam Wahaka Ayash Why Hawa Ba Aban Awa Ba I Garak Wa La'a Yama Wa Na Power Lama Shaka Am Yahwam Wa Ha Tha Halak Bakha Wataza Ayah Ma Sha'ai Nahwa Wa Na Kwa Hamaka Rock Shapafwa Yathan Wa Rapa Yarapa verse 20. Wakaya Yaka Ayash Ibadwa Awa Amahwa Ba Shapat Wa Ma Thacha Yadwa Nakwam Wa Nakwam verse 21. Ak Am Yawam Awa Waya Yawa Mayam Ya I Ma La'a Yakwam Kaya Kasatwa Hawa verse 22. Wa Kaya Ya
na tazawa ad nashyam wana gatwa asha hara wa ya tazaawa ya lad ya wa laa yahaya asawan I wash ya I nash ka ashar ya shayaf il yawa ba'il ha asha wa nathan ba ha loyam. Verse 23. Wa'an I.S.U.K Yahaya wa Nathatha Napash Thakaf Napash. I think that's in the 7.
24, sir.
In the 24, go to
17 was it?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 23.
Okay, going back into the English.
Come.
We are Exodus 21 and verse 17.
Come. The book of Exodus, chapter 21, verse 17. And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death.
So a curse in the Bible is like a punishment. It's like a punishment. So like you can't, like, especially like, for example, if your mother and father are elderly, and then you're taking care of them, you can't be dealing harshly. You can't be treating them any type of way. You can't be like putting your hands on them, like getting them back what they did for you when you was a kid. You can't do that. You gotta deal right with them. They still your parents. So you can't be dealing with your parents wrong in form of fashion, especially when you get up in age.
Putting stress on them.
Yes, putting stress on them.
Come. Keep reading, sir.
Yeah, keep reading.
Verse 18. And if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed.
So this is when men are in an altercation, and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, and he don't die, but he keep his bed. I mean, he's still alive. He's starting to recover.
So it's like saying he doesn't lose anything. Like you don't, like, you know, somebody passed or whatever. Like sometimes you take their possessions, or because they're, you know what I mean, they're the weaker man, you take their possessions. So it's saying you keep his bed, meaning he keeps everything he still has because he's still alive. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. But I think in this instance, it's talking about the man that was struck.
Because if you strike me and I'm down,
right?
If you're on the street, I'm going in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? So like my bed is my possessions and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just because you knock me out, don't mean you're supposed to run up in my crib and take everything down, because I'm helpless at this point. You know what I'm saying? You're saying you the better man. You gotta take more. Now you gotta take it from him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all, sir.
Keep reading.
Verse 19. If he rides again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he be smote him be quit.
So if the man rides again abroad on his staff, he won't be punished by the priest. Like he won't have to give his life or be punished. He won't have to give his life because he smote him. He didn't die, so now he don't have to give his life. He didn't get unalive, so you have to give his life for a life. Read.
If he rides again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he be smote him be quit. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed.
So this is what he will have to do, though. He will have to, because now he can't work because he's injured.
So he has to pay for all the time that he's out, and he has to pay for him to get here in the first place. So that's all he has to do. So there's still constant. It's very important for us to go to him and thee alone. You know, go to him and thee alone. If you have a talk with another brother, go to him and thee alone, or then go to counsel. We shouldn't be putting our hands on each other. Do not touch the anointing, touch the anointing. Like, once you get anointed by the priest, we shouldn't be putting our hands on each other. Go ahead, brother.
If I could, man, things don't be even that deep when you be putting your hands on anybody.
Come.
You know what I mean? Like that. Now, let's say if it was something a little bit major, man, like, you know, the brother did some type of adultery, you found out. Man, let them be.
Come. That's not even watching
them. Man.
Come.
Understand what I'm saying? So it don't be that deep, you know, for you to be laying hands on anybody.
Come.
Understand what I'm saying? Unless it's something that you can never come back from, and that's only with children. Understand what I'm saying? Because listen, I'm gonna be in counsel. If I find out somebody ever did something to my child, that's the only time that I'm gonna lay hands on somebody. Other than that, it's not that deep. A lot of brothers out in the world is unalive people just because they stuck on their sneakers, just because you looked at them wrong. And man, just because you got disagreement in the basketball game, a lot of people is unalive and fighting them just because of that type of stuff. Right, man, but it's not that deep.
It's not that deep, Yashara. It's like, go to him and be alone. If you don't hear you, go to counsel. Right. Then they'll give a judgment about what's going to be done. The men that's in the council.
Read
Khan, sir. And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall be surely punished.
So if you're a man and you have a servant and you smite him with a rod, that he died, you're going to get punished. That's still a life that you took. You're going to get punished, even though he was your servant. You're going to get punished. Right. And the priest going to decide what punishment you're going to get based on the circumstances, like why you smote him in the first place, what he do, and to cause you to be so vexed where he had to die because of it.
Khan.
Right.
Because if that's your servant, he should be following the commandments like you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you shouldn't be unaliving him for no reason. Or really rocketing for no reason. Like,
right.
Now, if I could, that's why I stated when I was like, man, it's like, it got to be something like you got to justify that. You gotta, he got to try to unalive you with something. Like, it got to be something super deep. But, you know, if he ain't listening, and man, he don't deserve not to get his life took. Right. Understand what I'm saying? Right. That's all I'm saying.
Keep reading,
Khan. Verse 21, notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money.
Now, if he was able, if he smoked the servant, right, the master smoked the servant, but he continue a day or two, he's not going to be punished because he was his possession. So if he don't die that right then and there, but continue, he lives another day or two, then everything's cool. He's not going to get punished because he is his possession.
Khan.
Read verse 22.
Khan. If men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow.
So now in this instance, men is in an altercation again. But there's a bystander, and there's a woman. There's collateral damage. They get added to it, and then to where a point, the woman, their altercation interfered. Somehow a woman gets hurt from it.
It's like a pregnant woman.
Yeah, it's a pregnant woman, and then her fruit, she's a pregnant woman, and then she loses the baby because of it. And read
Con. So that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow.
And yet no mischief follow. So basically, if this pregnant woman got hurt from two men striving, from two men having an altercation, but they didn't have no intention on hurting this pregnant woman. There was no mischief. There was no like bad blood. It wasn't intended for this to happen. Read.
He shall be surely punished,
Go ahead.
according as the woman's husband will lay upon him.
So they're gonna be punished by and their punishment is gonna be decided by the husband of that pregnant woman.
It's like it's like if I'm reading slow, I'm
Right.
kind of reading above. I mean, it's like saying it was a fight
Okay.
and your girl tried to break it up, and somehow, some way, she's attacked. And if y'all stop,
Right.
it should be, you know what I mean? Because now you got to tend this to the woman,
Right.
both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all continue to go, now y'all both at fault.
Right.
That man that did it, he's definitely at fault.
Okay.
Now, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
just reading it.
Okay. That's yes. Okay. Yes. So don't like. We shouldn't be putting our hands on each other, and definitely if someone's trying to stop it, just end it. End the altercation. We shouldn't be putting our hands on each other anyway. Go to counsel. Try to talk it out. If you can't, if he doesn't hear you, go to counsel. Counsel. That's what it's about.
And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life.
And if any mischief follow, thou shalt give life for life. So you are accountable if like you didn't, like Cariella was saying, if you didn't stop, kept on going, you gotta give your life for that, because that was a life. That pregnancy, that was a life. Once that sperm cracked that egg, that's a spirit in that body. Spirits in that body. That's why abortion is unalivement. Is unalivement. You can't unalive. You can't have abortions. Because you unaliving a person.
Time check 11:30.
Okay. We're gonna read to 26. Right. We stopped. Where we stopped at 26.
We stopped at 23.
Oh, we did stop at 23. You think we can get one more? We can get one more supplement, right? Try to get one more supplement.
Because this is about to be once we get it in, it can be like a little breakdown.
Okay.
Of like you can read it and bring Christ back into it, like too also. When you start reading.
Okay, I see what you said. All right. We have any questions, Quazan?
I got a question though, if I may, sir.
Come.
What scripture? Because you talk about, putting your hands on people. What is the scripture? I don't know. A while back, I forgot how long ago. It was like 2 years back. It's like a scripture when if a sister hit a brother.
Oh.
I mean, you know what I'm
Come.
talking? I think she jumped in the fight.
Stone. Yeah.
What scripture is that?
Come.
Is it in there?
Was that it?
It's not in here, but I know what you're talking about. It's where she's not supposed to go for the stones, right? Because that's a man's
his thing, yeah.
Life in the ride, so
right.
So yeah, I want to know what scripture that is.
Okay.
Because when I bring it up, I'm like, damn.
Okay.
What scripture is that?
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Because this is why this world is so wicked. Because everything that in the Bible that we're supposed to do, we do the total opposite.
Right.
Because like people grew up doing that.
Right.
People grew up hitting people down there. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Women were supposed to do that. You understand what I'm saying? We're not supposed to be hitting people anywhere where life supposed to come out of that.
Right.
It's like a pregnant woman. We're supposed to be beating on pregnant woman because life is in there. You
Right.
understand what I'm saying? The Bible, man, listen, the Bible got all your answers, man.
Right.
The Bible has all the answers, man. And people want to go against that. That's crazy.
Right.
People want to go against the Bible. We got all the answers, man. All the answers that you can ever want is in the Bible.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Yeah. We yeah. The Bible, yeah, it has our wisdom. It has our wisdom, our laws, our statutes, our commandments. It has everything that we need to survive here on this earth. Everything we need to. It shows how we can how we supposed to deal with each other. I can't find it right now, Quadazar, but I'm gonna try to get it for you.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I can't find it right now.
Don't worry about it.
But it's a woman can't. If a man, if I'm quoting it, I'm paraphrasing it, but if two men fighting, or especially if two men's fighting and if a woman's husband is fighting, she can't grab a man's privates. She can't grab a man's privates. So a woman can't do that. I don't know if it was in the Apocrypha or it was in the John.
I know it's in the Old Testament somewhere.
The Old Testament, kind of.
I'm not sure if it's Deuteronomy or not.
Any other questions besides that, Quadazar?
Sir.
Any pertinent questions we took on? With that, we're gonna start we're gonna stop at Exodus 21 and verse 24. This was the Sabbath service, holy convocation, separate gathering for the Lord. We got to make sure we do right by the Most High. We gotta observe His feast days, observe His high holy days. Keep the laws, statutes, commandments. Study to show ourselves approved. Men of Israel, priests, troopers, go to camp. Priests, officers, teach, raise our nation up. We need to raise our nation up. We have to. That's the only way we get out of this captivity. Like the Lord calls us to be watchmen, and when we watch, we got to warn our people about the destruction at hand. Warn our people about the destruction at hand. Always going to be on us. It's going to be on us.
Right.
We don't want that to fall on us. They're going to. The scriptures say, I think it's in Ezekiel, I could be mistaken, it's one of the books in the Old Testament, that if we don't warn the people, they die in their sin, but the fault's on us. But we warn the people and they don't listen to us, then our hands are clean. And then they just die on their own. So we got to make sure that we give them that warning at least. We got to give them that warning. We the watchmen of Israel, priests and prophets in Israel school give us practical knowledge. Under command of GEN.YAHANNA. Since 1969, the truth been back on this earth, and we gotta do what we need to do to make it on those chariots. So we're gonna end it there. With that, at Majum, which means just the men up here. Slakia. Just the men up here at Majum. What is up? You can go so far. Why does that come to the registry when you get a chance?
Quadazakara, Banya Hawada, Banya Sharala.
Quadazakara, Banya Hawada, Banya Sharala.
Yahweh Shimmy Amashab Rakatun.
Yahweh Shimmy Amashab Rakatun. Pass this chalice. 9 again. I'm going to get right in here. Oh, sorry.
It's what?
Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Yasharala means to Israel.
Right shoulder. We're not going to cover it yet because we're going to salute the Torah. So, men of Israel, come to salute the Torah. Go ahead. Start with Come on.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak Yah. Now I'm coming to the scroll. Do we pull the shofar one time or no?
No, I did 3 times.
3 times, okay. And with that, Imagine means to stand. Sar Lefanu Hakodel means turn and face east. You got it, Shofar.
Come, sir. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Yash.
Yash.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Balakavka.
Balakavka.
Ba'a.
Taba'ah.
Watazaka.
Azarika.
Ayah.
Ayah.
I.S.U.P.K. Bahar Rataza.
Ma'aratiza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Ayah.
Ayah.
Washamayim.
Washamayim.
Dalanawa.
Dalanawa.
Come.
Come.
Kal.
Kal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalakinawa.
Salakinawa.
Kawawafinawa.
Kawafinawa.
Kasalakinawa.
Salakinawa.
Kawawafinawa.
Kawafinawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Nabayahanawa.
Tabi'ayinawa.
Wanasawan.
Wanasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Habashayinawa.
Habashayinawa.
Ayan.
Ayan.
Ra.
Ra.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Kamalakwa.
Malakwa.
Wahala.
Lala.
Wahatapahara.
Lazapara.
La'ay walam.
Lawalim.
Aman.
Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Like Yahweh,
Yahweh.
thy kingdom come,
Thy kingdom
come.
thy will be done,
Thy will be done.
in earth,
In earth.
as it is in heaven.
As
it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily
bread.
bread.
Give us our debts,
Give us
our
our
debts.
as we forgive our debtors.
Forgive our
Lead
debtors.
us not into temptation,
Lead us not into temptation.
deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom.
and the power,
And the power.
and the glory,
And the glory.
forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
The power in Hebrew. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Babu Kushah.
Babu Kushah.
Telanawa.
Telanawa.
Akap.
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 Raba'ah.
Apa'ah.
Kamakala.
Kamakala.
Wakamadawa.
Kamadawa.
Akap.
Akap.
Atahor.
Atahor.
Hamatazarayim.
Amatazariah.
Akap.
Akap.
Lahakium.
Lahaklim.
Hamathium.
Amathia.
Akap.
Akap.
Arakara.
Arachawa.
Hatama'ala.
Tamala.
Gorishan.
Gorishan.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua. Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Name Yahushua.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
Cast
spirits.
them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Name Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Bless Israel. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayasharala.
Wahaya Bayah.
Wabaya.
Saparia.
Saparia.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahushua.
Bless us.
Bless
us.
And Israel.
And
Israel.
In the school.
In the school.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
I.S.U.P.K. Power, structured blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Yahweh Shah.
Wa Makiyala.
Wa
Wa Halahayim.
Wa'alahai.
Matazabaya.
Tazabaya.
Alawak Yahanna.
Alawak Yahanna.
Ahalawak.
Alawak.
Asaranya.
Asaranya.
Akotazanyanyo.
Akotazanyanyo.
Akayanyanyo.
Akayayanyo.
Wafiyam.
Wahad. Wafio.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Wadaman.
Wadaman. In the English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shah.
And
Yahweh Shah.
And Michael.
And
Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yohanna.
Commanding General Yohanna.
The generals.
Generals.
Captains.
Captains.
Officers. Troopers.
Troopers.
And assistants.
And assistants.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shah.
Name Yahweh Shah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Ashayah.
Ashayah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Aharyah.
Aharyah.
Ahayan.
Ahayan.
Ba'ah.
Ba'ah.
Azariah.
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 Ba'ayin.
Wa'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Asha'ah.
Ashah.
Shamayam,
Shemayim,
Waharatazal,
Waharatazal,
Ayathan,
Ayathan,
Namawat,
Namawat,
Galka,
Galka,
Ayanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Ana,
Ana,
La'a,
La'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
La'a,
Yashan,
Yashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasharala,
Yashua,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamarka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazalka,
Zalka,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yamnaka,
Yanka,
Yamamam,
Yamam,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'a,
La'a,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Layala,
Layala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarka,
Shamarka,
Karad,
Karad,
Yashamar,
Shamar,
Pashka,
After Pasha,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashmar,
Azaka,
Zalka,
Waba'aka,
Waka,
Mayata,
Waka,
Awallah, Wa'ai, Awallah.
in English, I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence comes my help?
My help cometh from the Lord.
My help comes from the
Which
Lord.
made heaven and earth.
He made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
not suffer thy foot to be
He
moved.
that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
not slumber.
Yo,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor
The
sleep.
Lord is thy keeper.
Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Lord is thy shade upon thy right
The sun
hand.
shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not strike thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all
The
evil.
Lord shall preserve thee from all
He shall
evil.
preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going out
The Lord shall preserve thy going
and thy
out
coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth,
This time forth,
even forevermore.
even nevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Dakarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Dashakwat.
Al-Tashikwat.
Al-Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Al-Yabika.
Al-Yabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Yara'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'arayamwa.
Yahweh
Sabadah.
Sabadah.
Wayatah.
Waitah.
Ya'atazawa.
Ra'aitazawa.
Al-Tasabawanyaka.
Al-Tasapawanyaka.
Amoraba.
Amorwa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakakinam.
Rakaki.
Goya.
Goya.
Wala'a.
Ala'a.
Ezekar.
Ezekar.
Shem Yasharala.
Shem Yashra.
Awada.
Awada.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'atazawa.
Ra'aitazawa.
Laba.
Laba.
Lakadwa.
Chadwa.
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Baya.
Baryath.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahaya.
Ahaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashima.
Wayashima.
Ayayam.
Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Bawa'aba.
Wagoriam.
Wagoriam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'amawan.
Wamawan.
Wa'amalak.
Wamalak.
Alashab.
Alashab.
Ameshabia.
Ameshabia.
As a war.
As the war.
Kamashi war.
Kamashi war.
Alawa.
Alawa.
Amam.
Aman.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Zorawai.
Zorawai.
Wanyalawat.
Wanyalawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Asha.
Asham.
Aham.
Aham.
Kamajan. Kasaya Sara'a.
Kasaya Sara'ah.
Kayabyan.
Kayabyan.
Manakal.
Manakal.
Payashwan.
Bayashwa.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamalwa.
Bayayan Da'ira.
Bayayam Da'ira.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Daman.
Daman.
Lahadapma.
Datma.
Shatamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Nadayamawa.
Nadiyab Nawa.
Kayarab.
Kairab.
Wakazaba.
Kaza'aba.
Wakazabak.
Kazabat.
Wakazazamanai.
Kazamanai.
Kanisyakamwa.
Kanasiyakam.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amorwa.
Morwa.
Nayarasha.
Nairashab.
Anawa.
Anawa.
Ah. Nayawa.
Agwa.
Alahayam.
Alayam.
Alahayam.
Alayam.
Shayatamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Kagagala.
Gagla.
Kakwash.
Wash.
Lapanya.
Panya.
Rawaka.
Awaka.
Kaash.
Ah.
Tabaira Yaira.
Ira.
Wakala Abba.
Kalaba.
Dalahat.
Talahat.
Ahariam.
Hariam.
Kan.
Kan.
Tawadatma.
Tawadatma.
Wasaarika.
Wasari.
Wabasa.
Wasa.
Wapafka.
Paska.
Tabahalam.
Walam.
Mala'a.
Bala'a.
Panyaham.
Panyaham.
Palawan.
Palawan.
Wayabakwashwa.
Wayapakwashwa.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Bashwa.
Wayabahalwa.
Waibam.
Oh yeah. Ayai.
Waiba.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayakaparwa.
Wayabatwa.
Wayabadwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kayata.
Kayata.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Labaka.
Baka.
Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Al-Kaha. Arataza.
Akawakta. In the English, keep not thy silence, O God.
Keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still, O God.
Be not still, O
For
God.
lo,
Lo.
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee,
They that hate
shall
thee.
lift up the head.
And lift up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
So against thy hidden
They have
ones.
said,
They have said,
Come, let's cut them off and be the nation.
let's cut them off from being a
In the
nation.
name of Israel,
In the name of
there
Israel.
be no more remembrance.
You no more
They have
remember.
consulted together.
They consult
They have one
together.
consent.
One consent.
They're confederate against
They
thee.
confederate against thee.
Tabernacles of Edom.
Tabernacle of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Moab.
Moab.
And Hagarene.
Hagarene.
Zabal.
Moab.
And Ammon.
Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
Philistines,
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. You unto them,
You unto them,
as unto the Midianites,
as the Midianites,
as to Sarah,
to Sarah,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
broke Esau,
Esau,
perished in Endor,
perished in
and
Endor,
became as dung for the earth.
came and done for the earth.
Make their numbers like a rib,
They know like a red,
like Zied,
like Zied, yea,
all their
all their
princes,
princes,
as Zabah,
as Sabbath,
as Amunah,
as Amunah,
Say,
say,
let's say to ourselves,
let us take to
the
ourselves
house of God in possession.
the house of God in possession.
Oh my God,
Oh my power,
oh my power, make them like a wheel,
make him like a wheel,
as stuff before the wind,
stuff before the
as
wind,
the fire burneth the wood,
the fire burnt the
as
wood,
the flames of the mountains on fire.
flames of the mountain on fire.
So persecute them
Persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy tempest,
make them afraid
make them
with
afraid
thy storm.
with thy storm.
For the fist of shame,
Make their fists with
they seek
shame,
thy name,
they see thy
O
name.
Yahweh,
Oh Yahweh,
not to be confounded,
let them be
and
confounded,
trouble forever.
trouble forever.
Yea, let
Yea,
them put to shame,
let them put to shame,
perish.
perish.
that we may know
That men may
that
know,
thou,
no,
the name alone,
the name alone
is Yahweh,
is
is
Yahweh,
the Most High,
the Most High,
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
Sar, which means turn, Yeshavi to sisters, which means to be seated. Oh, watch this. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amaj Shabbat, Amaj, Bra, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakadah. Guys, your time means hands down. Sar, turn face sisters. Sisters Amaj. Sisters Yamam Shabbat is your head bowed and covered, your feet connected at a 45-degree angle, and your right hand clasped over your left as such. And when we say Barak, when we salute, you salute us back. Men of Israel, we'll give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amam Shabbat, Amaj, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. What we said was, Yahweh watch over you in the name of Christ. That's your time. We say it's there. Class dismissed.